There are 5 forms of business organization: sole proprietorship, partnership,
joint Hindu family business or undivided Hindu family business, cooperative society, joint stock company.
Sole proprietorship is a person who is the only owner of the business and bearer of all risk and recipient of all profits.
In sole proprietorship, only one person is the owner, and he or she only manage and control the business. Features of sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship is a one-man show, easy to form and close.
It has unlimited liability. That means the sole proprietorship may have to pay from his personal property to the third party.
It has no separate law. No legal formalities required. No documentation is required. Today we will learn about the advantages of sole proprietorship. The first one is quick decision-making. It is also very easy to form and close.
There is secrecy. That means no one else except sole proprietor knows about business dealings.
All the rewards are enjoyed by sole proprietor. This gives personal satisfaction to the people who want to be self-employed.
Disadvantages of sole proprietorship. Limited resources. That is, resources depend on personal savings.
Partnership is the relation between persons who have agreed to share all profits of business carried by all of them, or any one of them.
It can have minimum 2 members and maximum 50 members as business partners.
Features of partnership. Partnership is governed by Indian Partnership Act 1932.
Partners have unlimited liability. That is, they have to give from their personal assets to pay for business debts. And abolifly deception.
Types of partners. Active partners. An active partner, or working partner, is a business owner who invests money and helps run the company every day.
Sleeping partner. Contributes capital. Does not participate in business management. Shares profits and losses. Secret partner. They take part in business, but the public is unaware. They also share profits. Nominal partner. They do not contribute capital, nor part in management. They lend their name. A nominal partner is an individual who lends their name to a partnership firm. They are primarily used to lend credibility, to help the business, and utilize their goodwill to attract clients.
Minor partner. Legally, a minor cannot form a contract, but they can be admitted to the benefits of a partnership. This requires the mutual consent of all existing partners.
Partner by estoppel or holding out. A non-partner who leads others to believe they are a partner, making them legally liable for the firm's debts.
Partnership is classified on the basis of duration and liability. On the basis of duration is classified into 2 parts. 1. Partnership at will. 2. Particular partnership.
Partnership at will, no fixed duration. Any partner can end it by giving notice.
Duration? Partnership at will. It can be dissolved at any time when a partner gives notice of their intention to do so to the other partners.
Particular partnership. This is formed for a specific objective, such as constructing a building, or a fixed period of time, for example, 3 years.
Partners. Particular partnership. It automatically dissolves when the project is completed or the time expires.
On the basis of liability, partnership is divided into 2 parts. 1. General partnership. 2. Limited partnership.
General partnership. The liability of all partners is unlimited and joint. Registration of the firm is optional, and the business can be run by any or all of the partners.
Limited partnership. The liability of at least one partner is unlimited, while the liability of other partners is limited to their capital contribution. Limited partnership. These are legally governed in India under the Limited Liability Partnership Act, 2008, and require mandatory registration.
Chang. A limited liability partnership is a hybrid business structure that combines the operational flexibility of a traditional partnership
with the limited liability protection of a corporation. Governed in India by the LLP Act of 2008, it protects partners' personal assets.
Governed in India by the LLP Act of 2008, it protects partners' personal assets from business debts and legal liabilities.
Key features of an LLP. Separate legal entity. An LLP has its own distinct legal identity, separate from its partner. It can own property, enter into contracts, and sue or be sued in its own name.
Limited liability. The liability of each partner is restricted strictly to their agreed upon capital contribution.
Their personal assets are shielded from the firm's financial obligations. No mutual agency. Unlike general partnerships, one partner is not held personally liable for the wrongful acts or negligence of another partner. Perpetual succession. The life of the LLP continues uninterrupted regardless of the death, retirement, or insolvency of any partner. An LLP requires a minimum of 2 partners, with no cap on the maximum number of partners.
On the maximum number of partners. At least 2 of them must be a designated partners, one of whom must be an Indian resident.
A partnership deed is a written, legally binding document that outlines the terms, conditions, and rules agreed upon by partners in a firm. It acts as a foundational rulebook detailing capital contributions, profit-sharing ratios, and the rights or duties of each partner to prevent future disputes.
Under the Indian Partnership Act 1932, registration of is not compulsory. However, as per your Class 11 Business Studies provides legal benefits and proves the existence of the firm. Key steps in registration. Prepare the partnership deed. Draft a written outlining the firm's name, partner details, profit-sharing ratios, and capital contributions. The application contains specific details such as the firm's name, principal place of business, date of partners joining, and the names and addresses of the partners. The application contains specific details such as the firm's name, principal place of business, names of other places where the business is carried out, date of partners joining, addresses of the partners. Documents. Provide required documents like PAN cards, ID/address proofs, and pay the prescribed registration fees. Application submission. Submit a formal application to the Registrar of Firms. This includes details like the firm's name and business location, as well as partners' details. Verification. All partners must sign the document to verify the details. Certificate of registration. Once the registrar is satisfied, they will enter the details into the register, which acts as conclusive proof of the firm's existence. Joint Hindu family or Hindu undivided family business is unique to India, governed by Hindu law. It is owned by family members, with membership arising automatically by birth. The eldest male member, known as the Karta, manages the business and holds unlimited liability, while all other members, co-partners, have limited liability. Let's examine the features of a joint Hindu family business. Regarding its formation, it is not created by a formal contract, but by the operation of Hindu law. It requires a minimum of 2 family members and the existence of ancestral property. Membership is automatic by virtue of birth in the family. Both male and female members can be co-partners. Depending on the specific legal school, such as Mitakshara or Dayabhaga, Dayabhaga is a system in which both male and female are allowed to be co-partners. The right of joint family property only acquired after death of father. It prevails only in West Bengal and Assam. Mitakshara is a system in which only male members are allowed to be co-partners. The right of property is acquired by birth. Mitakshara system prevails all over India except West Bengal and Assam. The liability of members of joint Hindu family business is limited except Karta. However, the Karta has unlimited liability. His self-acquired property can also be attached in paying debts of business. The control of business lies with Karta. Karta takes all the decisions of business, and all members are bound to follow it. Karta is authorized to manage the business. Continuity. This form of business is not affected by death of members. As soon as Karta dies, the next eldest male member becomes Karta, leaving the business stable. However, the business can be terminated with mutual consent of the members. Minor members can also be members of the business, as inclusion of persons in the business occurs by birth in the family.
Cooperative society is a voluntary association of persons who join with the motive of welfare of the members. Cooperative society is registered under Cooperative Societies Act 1912.
Cooperative society is based on principles like each for all and all for each. Self-help through multiple help. One man, one vote.
Features of a cooperative society. Membership of a cooperative society is voluntary. Any adult of age 18 years or above having common interest can become its member. No one can be forced to join the association or to continue as a member. Legal status registration of cooperative society is compulsory. After registration, it becomes a legal entity. The liability of members are limited to the extent of amount contributed by them as capital. The maximum risk of a member is the subscribed share capital.
Subscribed share capital is the portion of a company's issued share capital that investors have actually agreed to buy and commit funds to.
Control. The management is democratic, one vote. Regardless of the amount of capital contributed, every member has an equal voice in major decisions. Service motive. Unlike other business organizations that focus on profit maximization, a cooperative's primary goal is to provide services to its members and eliminate exploitative middlemen.
Merits of cooperative society. There is equality in voting status. One man, one vote principle governs the cooperative society. Each member is entitled to equal voting rights.
Limited liability of every member is limited to the extent of the capital contributed by them. Therefore, the risk of financial loss is limited and known. Personal debts of members are safe.
It is easy to form with any 10 adult members. Legal formalities involved in registration are few. It is governed under Cooperative Societies Act 1912.
Cooperative society has a stable existence. It's its corporate body which is not affected by death, insolvency, and insanity of members, continuity of life for a long term.
As a cooperative society is based on democratic pattern, it enjoys special privileges from government, such as low taxes, subsidies, and low interest rates on loans. Demerits of cooperative society. Limited resources. A cooperative society faces shortage of resources, as it is run by members who have limited means.
Inefficient management. The societies are not able to employ experts as their inability to pay them high salaries. The managing committee, elected by the members, are generally not professionally equipped to handle the management functions effectively. Lack of secrecy. There is not secrecy, as its affairs are discussed openly in the meetings, due to disclosure obligations as per the Societies Act 7.
In return of the privileges given by government, cooperative society is bound by rules and regulations related to auditing of accounts, submission of accounts, etc.
There are often internal quarrels due to differences of opinions and lack of cooperation among the members. This leads to difficulty in decision-making.
Types of cooperative societies. There are 6 types of cooperative societies.
Consumer cooperative societies are formed by consumers to protect themselves against exploitation by middlemen. They purchase goods in bulk directly from wholesaler at reasonable prices.
Producer cooperative societies. Established to protect the interests of small producers, members' tools and equipment, making large-scale production accessible.
Marketing cooperative societies are created by small producers to collectively market their output. They pool products through a centralized agency to secure better prices and eliminate middlemen.
Credit cooperative societies are formed to provide financial assistance and easy loans to members.
They protect people from high interest rates. They also encourage savings.
Housing cooperative societies. Set up to help people, especially from low and middle income groups, acquire residential accommodations.
They build houses or provide plots to members, often on an easy installment basis. Farmers' cooperative societies. Formed by small farmers, this allows them to benefit from large-scale farming, access modern machinery, and buy quality seeds and fertilizers at bulk rates.